guys, so welcome to my new home, my humble abode. It's great fun. We currently do not have internet, so hopefully we have it soon and I'm able to upload this video for you guys. We'll see how it goes. I'm not too hopeful at the moment, but we will see. Anyway, I'm going to answer all your questions that you asked me, and there's quite a few of it, so I'm really happy that I've got so many questions. It's going to be good fun to answer them all and everything. So let's get started. First question is Pits or Blitz. What is your favourite cosplay you've ever done? My favourite cosplay I've ever done would be Hinata from Naruto Shippuden. She's up here on the most ultimate babe, chick, woman ever. She's just such a strong character, and I've always connected so well with Hinata. As we're both deathly shy, but we can be strong when we need to be. So yeah, Hinata's definitely my most favourite character. Larissa Penguin asked, what was your first con? My first convention was Supernova in Brisbane in 2010, so 5 years ago. Wow. My first convention was 5 years ago, and it was absolutely amazing. I got to meet so many people, saw so many fellow geeks, and I saw voice actors and authors and illustrators and actors that I absolutely loved. So it was so much fun to get to go there and to meet all these people and just to have a great time. So yeah. Jessie Hime asked 3 questions. Sorry. Who is your cosplay inspiration? I have a few inspirations, but the major ones would be Yaya Han, because her cosplays are so extravagant, and the fact that she makes them all by herself in these short spans of time is oh my god, I want to do that. It is absolutely just so incredible what she can do with some fabric and buttons and stuff, and it's just amazing. Jessica Nigri would be my other ultimate inspiration. Just the fact that she's so confident in her body, and she makes all her cosplays as well, and she makes them amazingly, and she flaunts her body, and she gets a lot of crap for it, but she stands up for herself and what she believes in and what she does, and it's just such an inspiration how strong she is. Yeah. What got you into cosplay? I think I was probably 10 years ago when I first got a costume. It was a little fairy princess costume, and I remember running around the house. I absolutely loved being in a costume, and as I got older I would always remember how much I loved being in a costume, and I'd always I had secret closet things that I did. I used to dress up late at night at 1 o'clock in the morning, so my parents wouldn't know I'm awake, and I used to dress up in characters from these TV shows that I've watched, all these cartoons, and run around my imaginary world and pretend I was part of the world. It's pretty embarrassing to say, but I did it. And then I saw something on TV that was about a convention, and they were going down the ticket line, as they do whenever they're talking about conventions, because that's just what they do. And it's going down the ticket line, there's all these people in these costumes screaming and having fun, and I was like, oh my god, I want to do that. Wanted to go to Supernova, and I had no idea. I was like, what? And I looked it up, and the things that I saw that there was a few actors that I really liked that were going there, and I was like, well, okay, I'll come along, let's go on our date to Supernova. And I thought, well, if I'm going to go to a convention, I'm going to dress up. So I got my first ever cosplay, and I dressed up, and I went to Supernova. Yeah. What has been your biggest challenge? Biggest challenge would be people, actually. I get a lot of rude people that either on Instagram, on Facebook, or even in real life, And then my boyfriend at the time comments and say, you know, things like you're ugly and you're fat and you're weird and what is this, you're weird, cosplay is for losers. And I get it from a few people in real life, but like when they find out that I cosplay, when they find out that I'm into these weird nerdy things, suddenly they don't want anything to do with me and then refuse to be my friend. And anyway, whom I know. What is your favourite hobby / activity outside of cosplaying? My favourite hobby or activity would be writing. I am 10,000% passionate about writing, and I want to be an author, like a really professional author. I want to be like the next J.K. Rowling or Stephen King or Matthew Riley. I want to be like up there with like the best authors. I do get dragged down a lot from it, especially at the moment because of university. I'm doing creative writing subject in university, and the lecturers and tutors are very specific with what they want rather than what I've seen sells. So they want us to write in their way, and the way I write is not the way they want me to write. So I get pretty bad marks at the moment, which is really disheartening. And it's made me actually really struggle with writing. I don't want to write because I'm getting dragged down so much. But I've kind of come to a bit of a realization that I need to stop, you know, letting it consume me, all their negativity. I need to start thinking, well, they've tried to insult me by saying I wrote like J.K. Rowling, and if I write like her, I'm set. Like seriously. She's got a shit ton of money, and if I write like her, then I'm pretty sure I might sell just a few dozen books. Yeah, but writing is definitely my biggest passion. Ginger Ninja Ginger. Your name is amazing. What's your favorite anime? Favorite anime of all time, which will always be my favorite anime, is Inuyasha. I've watched it 6 billion times and it never gets old. I watch it. I mean, I was watching it like an hour ago, for goodness sake. I love Inuyasha. I love the English dub. I love the English sub, the Japanese with English sub. I love everything to do with the Inuyasha, and it was like my ultimate, most favourite anime in the world. Set. Delta Quinn asked, what keeps you motivated to continue sewing a cosplay outfit? I get unmotivated like that. I do find it really difficult to stay motivated to finish a cosplay outfit. I mean, seriously, I have Ruby sitting out there for like 2 weeks now, and I've pinned things on, but I'm not sewing it, and Supernova's in like 3 weeks, and I've not done a thing. So that's fun. Staying motivated, I'll be doing that the week before pretty much. But I will be motivated to finish it because there's somebody that's going to be there that's going to be cosplaying another Ruby character with me. So it's the fact that, you know, I get really motivated when I think, you know, someone is waiting for me to be in this cosplayer, or someone is wanting to cosplay with me, or the excitement of wanting to cosplay that character. That's how I get through the unmotivation which consumes me 90% of the time. I think, you know, I have people waiting for me, and I want to show off this cosplay, and I want to cosplay with people, so I need to finish this and I need to crack down and do it. So that's definitely a huge thing that for me to motivate me. Valen Foxy FNAF asked 2 questions. First is, what is that you most like of making a cosplay? I assume you meant, what is it you most like about making cosplay? So that's what I'm going to answer. If not, just tell me and I'll re-answer your question. Anyway, what I most like about making cosplay is I feel really proud. it's definitely a pride thing that when I make a cosplay and I walk around conventions, when people compliment the outfit, when people say it's really good and they love it, and I can say I made this one, and it's a great satisfaction to think that I've portrayed the character to a T, what I wanted and how I wanted to portray them. And to have the recognition that it's good is just like the icing on the cake, and it feels amazing when you walk around in the costume that you made and you get compliments and you can say to them, you know, I made this one, and the faces that they have, the reactions that so many of them have, is just like, oh my god. And it's such a good feeling to have that happen to you, and I love it. So yeah. What was the most difficult cosplay that you made and why? Most difficult cosplay is definitely one that is currently on standstill, and that would be Rapunzel. She just does not want to work for me at all. The wig didn't want to work, and I finally finished the wig. I've got like 2 flowers to attach, and that's fine. I finally finished the wig and I started on everything, and the skirt didn't want to work. I had to change the skirt like 3 times. I finished the skirt, and then I had to actually lose fabric from the skirt, so I had to cut it and resew it, and I had to do that like 3 times to get like the height right and to get the width right, and it was just a nightmare. And then I had to do the lace on the bottom, which did not want to go onto the bottom, so that was fun. And then with my OCD, I had to get it all like the right length, the exact same length all the way around. Not fun. And I've finished that now, and what I have left is the corset shirt and the undershirt, and both of them have decided to not like me, so I have given up at the moment. I'm not touching it. I'm gonna finish Ruby first, and then I'll look back at doing Rapunzel. Like, I need to finish Rapunzel for Brisbane Supernova in September. September or October or November. September to November. I don't exactly remember the month, but I think it's November actually. But I need to finish it for then, so I still have a really long time, and I can procrastinate as much as I want. I can make other cosplays, which I probably will do, and I'll probably crack down on Rapunzel like a week before, like I'm going to do with Ruby. Anyway, yeah, so most difficult cosplay is definitely Rapunzel from Tangled. She just doesn't want to work. Jessica645 asked, do you have any conventions in mind that you really want to do too? There's a few that I would absolutely love to go to. Anime Matsuri in Houston, MegaCon in Orlando, I think that's Orlando, and what I really want to go to is OtakuCon in Baltimore, and they're the 3 top conventions that I really want to go to, which I'll probably never get the opportunity to go to, which makes me absolutely just so disheartened. But OtakuCon is like the biggest convention that I want to go to in America, and there's a few others scattered around. There's even one in Japan and stuff. There's a few that I really want to go to, but it'll probably be a really long time before I go, which sucks. Cutie Red asked, what inspired or made you want to cosplay? My childhood dreams definitely was a huge factor. The fact that I wanted to be a fairy or princess, or a fairy princess, until I was like literally 15 or something. It was just kind of sad. Really sad. And on top of that, like, I cosplayed a little bit. Like, I went to my first convention and everything, but I never really got overly into it because I thought it was just like a pastime, just a hobby. And then I actually saw Yaya Han on TV, and it was a documentary or something, and I saw her say that her job was cosplay, and I lost it. I was like, really? You can actually do stuff with cosplay? And the fact that she makes a living, and then I've seen Jessica Negri after that, and the fact that both of them make so much of a living, and there's so many people out there that are professional cosplayers that just are amazing, and it's definitely the most inspiring thing that made me want to cosplay. And even though it's like a controversial show, Heroes of Cosplay was a good one, I reckon. It had too much drama, but just to see, you know, how fast some people can make cosplays and how fast some people can't make cosplays, and to just witness those lives was just amazing. Jessie559, why are you so damn beautiful? It's born this way. I don't know. It's probably makeup, you know, filters. Peppy wants food. I want food too. How old did you start cosplaying? If you don't include, you know, when I was little and dressed up as fairies and princesses, the first like legit cosplaying was when I was 15. I was in grade 10 in 2010 and I was 15, and that's when I first started cosplaying. I started later than a lot of people. Like, I know a lot of people on Instagram and everything started when they're like 10, 11, 12. I mean, a lot of them are like 13, 14, 15. It's like, holy crap. And my language, excuse my language, but it is. It's like, wow. I didn't even know what cosplay was until I was like 15. But yeah, I was 15 when I started cosplaying. May Daniel. Damn, May. I'm weird, I know, I'm sorry. Asked me, she, I think it's gonna be a she, asked me 3 questions. There seems to be 3 questions in a lot. Anyway, first was, what are you planning to do on your channel? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. I would like to do like a lot of mixed things. Like I want to do obviously things to do with cosplay, and I want to do like maybe makeup tutorials if you guys would be interested in it, but the most likely thing is probably it's going to be a gaming channel. Like seriously, that's what I do in my whole life is game. So we'll see what happens. I prefer like, you know, a fashion makeup kind of channel, a talking channel where we communicate and stuff, and we'll see how it goes. Not quite sure what's going to happen, but we'll see what happens down the track. What do you use to make your cosplays? I use a lot of things. The main thing that I use is definitely cotton fabric. It's my love, my life. It's that's what I make like pretty much 90% of my cosplays out of. Occasionally I use like satin and stuff, but majority is made out of cotton, and it's definitely my go-to fabric. Whenever I see a cosplay, I'm like, well, I'm gonna go find pink in cotton now. And yeah, can we have a house tour when you move? If you want. It's I'll have to clean it because it's still quite a mess. But if you guys want, I can. I'm not too sure like whether you guys will be interested or not. So I might. It depends on what you guys want. Anime forever? Yes, it is. Yeah. Asked, are you in high school yet? What grade are you in? I don't know how many times I've answered questions like this on Instagram, but to clear the air, I'm 20. I have finished high school, I'm in university. So no, I'm not in high school, and I don't have a grade because I'm in my 2nd year of university at 20 years old. Please stop asking. Tumblr Dreamer 2 asks, what's the first cosplay you made? First cosplay I ever made was Night Class from Vampire Night. I was meant to cosplay Rima, and I didn't because I didn't know what a wig was, so I wore my brown hair down. Yeah. Karuma's Demon, why are you so darn cute? Aww. Stop it. Stop it. I don't know, but thank you. And the final question is from Emmy Lou Cosplay, who asked, why do you like cosplay? So I like cosplay because it's very, to me, I find it very empowering. I enjoy being able to dress up in my favourite characters and to even show off some skin, because I'm actually really, like, I'm wearing like a full-on long dress at the moment because I'm not very confident in my body as it is, but I get into cosplay and suddenly I'm a different character, I'm a different person, and I can be what I want, I can do what I want, be who I want to be. And it's really empowering to dress up in like Hinata or Supersonico or even Urza and stuff, and to ooh, it's a butterfly. Sorry. No, it's really empowering to.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
We're all gonna die. Borg here. Peace out. Sorry, that was my phone. What was I saying? Anyway, yeah, it's really empowering to dress up in like Hinata and Supersonico and stuff, to be a different persona. Like Hinata, I find, is very similar to me, which is why I absolutely love cosplaying her, is because we're both really shy, we're both really awkward, we're both like, we'll die around the ones we love, but we still, you know, can fight and be strong and everything. And I love feeling empowered and being able to portray characters I love and to be, you know, recognized for it and everything. Yeah, so that's all the questions that I got answered. It was really fun to answer these ones, and hopefully I can have another video out soon. I have no idea what I'm going to do, so if you have any suggestions, just leave it below and stuff. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.